Shamar needs to leave them courts out of it. And that's why I keep telling even Tommy the Gossip, I hope he's listening from a distance. Tommy the Gossip needs to stay far away from Shamar and stop letting Tommy the Gossip Shamar trigger him. Because if Tommy the Gossip goes to Shamar's house and even knocks on his door, Shamar is going to call the police. He's going to go to jail. Simple as that. Somebody's going to go to jail. Now, the only way Shamar, so I just want to say this to you because Shamar's trying to rock people to sleep with this. I'm going down to the courthouse. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Now, you can go down to the courthouse and you can get a restraining order. But what is a restraining order? It's really a waste of time, Shamar, because Tommy the Gossip's not around you anyways. So you're not making any sense at all. You're not making any sense at all. You can get a restraining order, but it's not like Tommy the Gossip is trying to be around you anyways. You guys are the ones going to his father's house where allegedly his son's there a lot, and you're putting the son at risk and the father. But I think at this point, nobody cares about the well-being of Tommy the Gossip's son or the family, his father and whoever else he's close with, because Shamar got mad last night and was going to put a hit on Tommy the Gossip's head for $2,000. And he even said that if he can't get to Tommy the Gossip, he's going to get to Tommy's son or his baby's mother. That is when you know things are getting way, way too out of control. Kids should be off limits, period, point blank. Kids should be off limits. That's when you have to say whether or not you feel bad for Shamar, whether or not you don't like Shamar when he's being like this, but you have nothing against Shamar. You'll support him when he's not acting a fool. Whatever how your feelings are, right is right, wrong is wrong. And when you bring kids in it, and when you're saying crazy stuff like hiring people to take people out because of foolishness that's going on social media, that's when it's not even social media anymore. It really isn't. That's when it's not even social media anymore. And it's really sad. He really was threatening Tommy the Gossip really bad on that live. And right after he got off a live, he took that live down immediately because he knows everything that he was saying in that live was going to incriminate him. He knows that. You know, but all I'm going to say is, yeah, they'll point him in the right direction, but any crimes committed on this social media platform, not just of YouTube, is held on a federal level. So you're going to have to get a federal lawyer to try and go after and prosecute Tommy the Gossip. And we all know that Shamar's not doing that. You know, he probably wouldn't even know where to begin to find a federal lawyer to try to get Tommy the Gossip prosecuted. And why are we getting Tommy the Gossip prosecuted when you, thank you, Ogla, when you know that you are just as at fault as everybody else in this circle? Okay. You know, and you know, the people are allegedly saying he got arrested because some people are saying he tried to jump the toll so he wouldn't have to pay for the train. Then some people are saying he was doing content. A lot of people that were saying that Shamar was doing content were the ones that saw the message that was on the post that he got arrested doing content. I don't know what's going on with Shamar's financial situation, but I know everyone don't want to talk about it really no more, but I honestly think that something happened to Shamar's money. I really think that he did get robbed. It doesn't seem like it the way he the whole time has been dealing with this situation, but I think that Shamar got robbed. Either that or he can't really count, so his money was being spent and he wasn't keeping track of how much he was spending. And that could be the way that he pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Went through his money so fast. Hey, hit the like button. Thank you. So it's just sad. He really needs somebody that can take care of him. It says hit the like button. Davis keeps it real. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you so much, sweetie. Hey, Toy, how you doing? Hey, Kay, gone. Hey. That was me, cutie pie accent. Hey, Frederica, good afternoon. Hey, Selena. Yeah, but it's it's really crazy. I love your show. Thank you, Stanley. Hello, Queen Grandma. Yeah, so he went down to the courthouse. How many people know that he went down to the courthouse? Put a Y in the chat if you know that he has went down to the courthouse. I can't believe he went down there. I almost gagged when I seen that. I was like, wow, this dude is doing the most. Doing the most. Shamar is doing the most, honey. Says, I watch you every day. You always get a like out of me. Thank you, Selena. Yeah, he's doing the most, guys. I just really hope that he just stops like letting people put batteries in his back. I know every time he gets around LaShawn, he just listens to everything LaShawn said. Now tonight, at 5:30, I want to say 5:30. Let me just double check, but at 5:30, yeah, it's 5:30. I have a live going out. I didn't see a lot of other content creators putting up this information. And it's a conversation yesterday that Shamar and LaShawn had on IG. And I was going to put out the whole entire, I think it was 40 something minutes of them talking. They even had Shamar's ex on it, Larry. So I'm putting out part 1 today of the conversation of yesterday. LaShawn putting the battery in his back, trying to explain why Shamar got arrested. You'll hear all of that today on the 5:30 premiere that's going out. And I know a lot of you guys did not see that live because there wasn't that many people on LaShawn's IG live to begin with, because LaShawn really hasn't been going live on IG. And he was live with Shamar when I went into Instagram, and I just by coincidence got lucky and was able to record the live. So I'm going to give you part 1 of the conversation, putting the battery in Shamar's back with LaShawn because he's back on the deck. He's back on deck. And then part 2, I will play the rest of that tomorrow, probably early morning, like 10 o'clock, maybe earlier than that. I'll play part 2 of the conversation. And you'll also hear more of Larry, because Larry came towards the end of their live. He came and LaShawn joined him in on the live chat with Shamar and him. So there was all 3 of them on the live. Larry looked bad. Larry looked like he needed to go to a program. That's where you need to go. To a program, Larry, if you're listening. That's crazy. Shamar should have kept his mouth shut. This is getting out of hand. It is. It really is, Tasha. Hey, Latisse, how you doing, baby girl? What's up, sis? Hello, Tasha. Tommy needs to press charges on him for threatening Tommy's family, his son, his father, for saying he's going to pop. Yep. I'm going to actually play the video. Put a Y in the chat if you guys saw part 1, and at least part 1 of part 1 or part 2 of the whole meltdown that Shamar had. Put that in the chat. Make sure y'all continue to hit the like button, and I think I'll do a recap on that. If I do a recap on it, I got much more to say than what I did say when I actually did this video. So keep hitting them likes. Keep hitting them likes. Let's get them to 200, and I'll definitely recap because I caught his live too. And sometimes when he's flipping out like that, you got to get lucky and catch him, because I think I missed like 9 minutes of it, the beginning of it, but I caught the rest of the live. So I caught the whole live except for the first 9 minutes, and I sure enough edited that and put it out there for you guys, part 1 and 2, because it was a lot. It was a lot. He was on there for about a good hour, but I had to edit a lot of stuff out. He was just doing the most. Shamar wants to be famous celebrity, but doesn't like what comes with it. Exactly. How he going to go to court for Tommy and he just threatened him? Right. Exactly. I got the whole live. I got both the lives. We'll play it as soon as the likes get up to 200. I got the whole live. So, if people didn't see it, then Just put 1 or 2. If you saw part 1 of the video I put out, just put 1. If you saw part 2 of the video, put 2. I'm just curious, or just put a Y for yes, I saw it, or whatever. So I know, but I'm telling you that I caught that live. I definitely caught the live, and he was just doing the most, and it's ridiculous. You can't be threatening people's kids, their family. You just doing too much. But that's what he does. Shamar needs to stop running his mouth so much. Yeah. Bonita, I said the same thing. It's just too much, man. People, oh, Shamar's naturally funny. That's not funny when you're sitting up there disrespecting. I'm talking about, if I can't get to you, I'm gonna get to your kid. Like, is you cool? It says it's time for them to stop talking about each other, really just making their money and move on. Right, just make the money and move on. But I don't feel it, it's freedom of speech. If Tommy is talking about what he went through with Shamar and how he feels about it, he has every right to express it. But Shamar needs to stay on his end of the fence. He don't need to be going in Tommy's chat. And if he does go in there, respectfully, just chill. And vice versa. There's nothing wrong with it. It's harmless. Tommy talking about his business, about what he went through with Shamar and Alvo. He has every right to talk about that every day of the week, or for the rest of his life. But he does not. No one has a right to threaten somebody's life to the point of trying to unalive them for talking about it. I really feel like if LaShawn was to get to Tommy the Gossip, he would try to fight Tommy the Gossip. I'm not saying Tommy the Gossip's scared of LaShawn, because I don't think he's scared of him at all. But it doesn't need to get to that point of people going to blows. That is just a little too much. Tommy needs new content. This is too personal for him. Says, yeah, hey, Faceless, how you doing? How you doing? Tasha Mack, that part. Because I know I'm gonna continue to do my content on Shamar, and I don't give a damn. Some of it that I do report on, I enjoy sometimes reporting on. But when it gets to like the disrespect, going to people's house, that's when it's not no fun. I don't find what I'm reporting on when I'm telling you that he's threatening his kid, Tommy the Gossip's kid. I don't look at that as fun. That's when it's not fun anymore. You're calling his baby's mother, who ain't got nothing to do with the beef, a crackhead. That you doing too much now. Like, you really are doing too much. Let's get the likes up 200. Let's get them up to 200, and we'll play the video. It is real sad. It says this sad because it's getting out of hand with all of them. This is really. Dad, I hope they pray none of them get hurt. I hope that's what I be praying for. And a lot of people be downplaying that, Shamar's just talking. He's always talking. He ain't going to bust a grape in a fruit fight. You might be right. He might not bust a grape in a fruit fight. But he has a lot of thirsty people around him that are trying to get to the bag. They're trying to get where Tommy the Gossip's at. And they'll do anything, any means necessary to get there. And they might not mean to say one day, just to get the attention of Shamar and maybe get Shamar to appear on a couple of their videos and blow them up, or just be around them while they're doing content so that they can get their bag up. They could meet up with Tommy somewhere, something pop off, and somebody get hurt or unalive, and that wasn't what they meant to do. And it's all behind, the peanut gallery, and Shamar being the leader of the peanut gallery, egging it on. The people get hurt when you egg stuff on. They need to block one another and move on. Right. He should stop dragging Shamar and speak on other people. He seems to like he wants to be a gossip page, so there's plenty of influencers to gossip about. You're right about that, Faceless, but you know what, though? Shamar and me had created a bond, but like I always say, put a Y in the chat if you didn't hear me say this. But yeah, Shamar's cool now with me, but when Shamar gets mad, he'll be dragging my name. It could be like the next 60 seconds from now. He could be talking to me right now and then getting his feelings and drag me. I know Shamar flip-flops. I don't expect no more from him. And just like right now, I've been trying to keep Shamar at bay tell him what to do and what not to do so that he can, keep his bookings coming in. Also, so he can get his channel monetized. Shamar is hard-headed. It goes in one ear and out the other. And when things don't go Shamar's way, he gets disrespectful because right now he's supposed to be mad at me. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And there's no excuse. I don't care what nobody says. Even if 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 is talking about Shamar, so do I talk about Shamar every day. So do I talk about Alvo every day. So do I talk about, the situation that's going on with the circle, the circus. So do I talk about LaShawn when he pops up here and there, starting his mess when he's hanging around with, Shamar again. I talk about all of them. Tommy, Messy Doll, all of them. I even throw in when I know something's going on with Alvo and the new boyfriend or whatever, it's talked about. But you don't see them trying to come to my house, bust me upside my head. I can at least give them credit that we ain't took it that far. Hey, Ivan. It says Shamar is crashed out. He is not getting booked or attention. He's broke and mad. You're right, Queen. And let me just say this to you. It doesn't matter if he's spazzing out over what 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧's saying about him or not, because if you notice, soon as something is being said from a distance around a circle he don't even rock with, Shamar is still going off on those people. He had a beef with Tokyo Tony because he eventually saw a video of her talking mess about what she would do to him if she saw him or whatever. Remember the video I had put out when they had that little small beef a couple of months ago? And what did Shamar do? Instead of saying she's older, I'm gonna respect my elders, I'm gonna laugh that off, he had to get live. Go on IG and do the most. He couldn't be the better person and just let it go. He just had to say something. And it was a woman too. So Shamar was gonna go in on her just for saying something about him. And that's the bottom line. But sometimes you gotta, like you always hear me say to you guys, you gotta pick and choose your battles. And if you don't pick and choose your battles, you might find yourself in a world of trouble, because that's what people are trying to do. They're trying to rock you to sleep, and you allowing them to rock you to sleep. Don't think that Shamar can't be seen because he's Shamar. But at the same time, don't bring nothing past Shamar. Shamar might have some thirsty individuals out there in them Atlanta streets, or people he knows from when he was homeless that are dangerous, that can really do something, you know what I'm saying, and get somebody hurt. And he shouldn't be threatening 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 anybody, his family, his son, or anything. And if something was to happen to any of them family members, the first place that they would go to is to Shamar. Hey, Latina. Make sure, let's try to get them likes up to 200. Let's get them up so we can start the video. Somebody is going to hurt somebody. Needs to have common sense to stop the BS, right? What page does Shamar go live on? He goes live on his 𝗪𝗪𝗪 page. He's not live now. I don't think he's going to go live for a couple of days at least after that little last live he did. That's why he deleted that live, because he was scared. He said, man, I said, he probably shocked himself, some of the stuff that it was coming out of his own mouth. What I don't understand is why Shamar sits. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got people in here. I love y'all to death. Y'all support me. But stop with the Tommy needs to stop talking about Shamar stuff. Please. It's content. Come on. Stop acting like y'all don't know. Stop. Why is if Tommy is his enemy, if Tommy is harassing him, if Tommy is making Shamar angry, why are you popping up like clockwork? It never ends. In Tommy's chat. Why are you in there? If he's supposed to be harassing you and upsetting you, let's make it make sense, guys. That's why I'm listening to what you're saying respectfully, but stop it. You're egging it on. Shamar knows that this is content. So he knows if he goes inside of the live, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 is going to say something to him. He's going to say something back. It's content. So stop letting Shamar rock you to sleep. Come on now. You're letting Shamar rock you to sleep, guys, now? Stop it. Stop it. Tommy should stop talking about Shamar. No. Shamar needs to stay out of his chat. Because he's triggering 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 just as well as 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 triggering him. Even with Tommy talking about other people, here comes exactly Frederica. Because there'd be times Tommy don't even, because see, Tommy got an audience regardless of what he talks about. Sometimes Tommy be talking about his man. He don't get into like really, personal details, but we all know he's in a relationship with some guy, and and it's going well because he hasn't said yet they broke up. He could be in there talking about like his boyfriend, or his boyfriend just went out of town and this is what he's gonna do, whatever. Shamar will just pop up in there. He'll even try to make it seem like 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 was talking about him, and it might be talking about nothing to do with Shamar at all. So it's a thing of you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And we're not in a country where we need to be silenced of saying certain things. This is not Asia. This is not a communist country. If somebody wants to be on their channel and only content they talk about is Shamar and Alvo, the little crew, little small crew, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧, whatever, they should be able to do it. If you don't want to hear it, don't listen to it. No one's making anyone look at any content that they're tired of hearing about. Just like there's a sector for Christian Rock content, and that's all those supporters or channel holders talk about is Christian Rock. And if you don't want to listen to that content all the time, don't listen to it. Don't log on to it. But to say that two grown people shouldn't say things about each other it's diabolical. They have the right, Tommy has the right to say whatever he wants to say about Shamar and vice versa. This is a free country. Now, I love 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧. I think that his delivery should be a little bit more cleaner just to protect his channel, so he doesn't put his channel in harm's way. But other than that, I don't think that Tommy's hurting anybody by talking about Shamar from a distance. You don't hear him threatening to go over Shamar's house and hurt him or his family. And Shamar shouldn't be doing it either. That's what's up, Frederica. Yes, I'm glad you said that. They all need to stop talking so much, right? Says, I think Shamar goes too far with the things he says. I think so too. I don't feel bad for Shamar because he always been like this before he became popular. He's gotten worse. This is not funny. He always plays victim. I believe what you're saying is the truth. I am Keisha, because let me tell you why. If you listen to the interview that Fendi had did, she is speaking on Shamar like similar to how other people view Shamar. He's difficult to get along with or deal with or work with. So you got to look at stuff you don't see on the back end and how Shamar be moving. Like when I talk to Shamar, I try to, put him up on game, to better himself. But like I told you guys, a lot of people was like, oh, that's good that, you talked to Shamar, you told Shamar this and that and other. He's been doing good since that talk. And I always tell you, don't give me credit for that, because I know it's not going to last long. And I don't want to get the credit either when he has a meltdown again, because I'm not Shamar's keeper. I'm not his caretaker. I'm not his PR person. I'm not his manager. You said, the crash out has escalated. Yeah, it has. What page does Shamar go live on? I already put that down already. Alvo needs content. His support. You notice the last couple of days, I ain't even been talking about Alvo at all. So his supporters are enabling him. He doesn't even try anymore. It says can't event, do a lazy vlog because he gets on there just to chat nonsense. Exactly, and beg. Exactly. All his content is, guys, is begging. Hello to everyone in the chat. It says, I hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. I hope you're having one too, sis. Make sure, let's get them likes up so we can get on to the video. Come on now, get them up, run them up. We're almost there. The longer you take, the longer I will take to put the video up. Shamar needs to stay out of Tommy's live. He brings stuff on himself. Yep, I see him all the time on Tommy's lives. I be on the live when Tommy's live, and then sometime when I do the replay, he's on there. I'm like, Shamar, like, bruh. Like, it's just crazy. What page is what? Can I say something? What is this? Travor, please stop asking me that. Stop interrupting my live to ask me what channel does Shamar go on. This is not a I do enough free promotions for Shamar. This ain't a like I'm a tour guide and I'm telling you how to get to Shamar's channel. I already told you the name of the channel you got to go on, and I'm not. Stop asking me, please. Shamar is not retaining a lawyer. Let's just be honest about that. And see, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Lou Erica. You just said it. Shamar's not retaining a lawyer. Let's just be honest about that one. So why is Shamar going down to the courthouse and showing that he went down to the courthouse to put something against, Tommy the Gossip? It's for content. So that's why I'm trying to tell you people, stop getting rocked to sleep with. Tommy should just stop talking about Shamar so he can stop acting like that. Nothing's going to change who Shamar is what you need to understand. That is who Shamar is what you need to understand. That is who Shamar is. There's no going around it. It's crazy. But that is who Shamar is. Shamar is broke. Shamar goes under Cutie Pie, please don't put Shamar's channel in my chat. I only want to promote channels when I'm ready to promote them. Like when I put up Coco's channel, please. Shamar's not live right now. I don't know why they even need to know that. And also, we're not going to be just promoting. I'm live, and maybe they heard that somebody else is live, and they're taking away from my audience. I'm not thinking about Shamar right now. I'm not thinking about if he was live, trying to get people to his live. Right now, I'm live, and I want to get the attention of my supporters. I'm not thinking about Shamar. Shamar's another one that does not bring content to the community. He brings mess. He brings mess to the community. Oh, now where was I just at? Yeah, please ignore that person who just asked for the channel. I'm trying to find where I was at now. I hate when people do this stuff. He needs someone to take care of him. It says, SO, good job on your content. Thank you so much, Frederica. I want to say to you, I love you so much, man, because I seen you a couple of times go, like, get into a chat and, like, defend me, like, on some real. And, Frederica, I really love you for that. I really do. I really, really do. And I appreciate you saying that I'm doing a good job on my content. That means a lot because I know that you really mean that. Says he seriously needs a caregiver, but as we heard him say many times before, I'm my own caregiver. Yeah, I don't know about that then. Nobody with sense will take care of Shamar. He's out of control and turns against anyone that holds him accountable. Yeah. Because he turned against me, honey. But, like I said, I'm not mad at Shamar. When he comes around and gets to his senses again, then, we can talk. But only thing I'm going to tell him is what he needs to hear, not what he wants to hear. I will agree with SL. I think he was robbed and knows who did it, but scared to say who did it. Yep, I think so too, Toy. And I'm going to tell you why if they get the likes up in the video, because when he gets mad, he tells on himself. He's just like Alvo. When he gets mad, he tells on himself. Let me ask you guys a question. Did y'all hear? We're almost there at the 200 mark. Let me ask you guys a question. Put a Y in the chat. Are you hearing this rumor of that low-key Shamar still in love with Alvo and got Alvo's picture on his screensaver on his phone? Now, I didn't see that, so I can't run with that. I ain't even doing no commentary on nothing like that. You got to do your due diligence, before you start running with stuff like that. And it's not really a big deal anyways, but low key, I can believe that Shamar is still in love with Alvo, and you know they all lie so much you just don't know what to believe with none of them. LaShawn robbed that boy. He even laughed about it and said, you're getting robbed when he kept asking him for far away. That's crazy. Alvo could have took that money. I don't know. I don't know. Alvo wasn't really around when that happened, so we can't really blame Alvo for that. Now, I might not care too much for him, but I don't hate him, and I definitely don't want to run with the narrative that boy took his money either. I don't want to run with no narrative like that. Shamar went for his cases. Tell him to show paperwork on time. He's not, Frederica. And if he does show paperwork, only thing he's going to show paperwork on is that he went down to the courthouse and got a restraining order. And Tommy's not even around him. So what's going to change about him getting a restraining order? Tommy's not around him. He doesn't want to go nowhere around Shamar because he don't trust him. He don't trust what Shamar might do to him, not the people around him. Tommy don't trust Shamar. Shamar might, try to be cool with him, and he come over there and Shamar call the police on him. Shamar will call the police on you in a minute. Shamar throws rocks and hides his hands. Sorry, I can't ever take up for Shamar. He mimics others too. He thinks everyone is jealous of him. I would never want his life. It says, who else gonna keep defending Shamar? Not me. I just try to help him out, and I hope that people are not, mixing that up. Me trying to help someone that needs help, as in trying to take up for him, because I'm not taking up for nobody but me and mine. I'm not on nobody's side but God's side. You feel what I'm saying? Because man always lets you down. God doesn't. So that's how I look at it. It says Chef Sky, he stole Shamar's door key when Shamar fell asleep at his house. Yep. And they even showed, he was at LaShawn's house when they showed footage of him laying on a floor. Remember? Why would your friend have you laying on the floor and maybe not at least a couch? Had him on the floor like a dog. Shamar is so easily influenced by whatever sound like a great idea. Yep. Whatever sounds like a great idea. You already know. So I don't know. LaShawn is a snake. Yep. I don't know why he lets LaShawn make a fool of him. Because he's scared of him. All is well. That's why he's scared of him. Because when he came up on my platform last month, it was on the 3rd or the 4th of July of June. When I brought up LaShawn, I asked about LaShawn, but I didn't want to put him in an awkward situation. So I just was like, so what's up with you and LaShawn? He's like, and you could tell he didn't even want to really get into it. So I didn't even, anybody messy would have just tried to keep it going, but I don't want he get off of my live and then he said something that LaShawn heard that he said, and now LaShawn's at his door ready to bust him upside the head. And it's all because I said something. I would have been blaming myself if he would have got hurt, if LaShawn would have came and checked him on why are you talking about me with SL Davis. So that's why I just left it like it was. I didn't want to put Shamar in a situation where he could have got hurt. So I just left it like it was. I know what it is because I've been his age. He ain't never been mine. I know what it is. So, that's how I look at it. Hi, Antoinette. Let me see. I gotta get down here. It says, I'm dead, not program. It says, Tommy needs a restraining order against Shamar and LaShawn. Right. I've been watching everything, sis, even when I'm not in the chat. Latisse, when is Blueface getting out of jail? Because I'm about to start doing our Christian Rock content. I'm about to start doing the content because I have a whole bunch of subscribers, lots of them, because I did Christian Rock content longer than I've been doing Shamar content. So, I definitely still have my subscribers from that content. So I'm going to definitely start doing that content because when Blueface gets out, The circus over there is going to begin. Trust and believe. So we're about to add back this. I've been doing. You guys can look at my videos. I've been doing Christian rock content, and if you look at my videos, I got just as many videos of Christian content than I do Shamar. Shamar turned back against SL Davis. He will never want anyone who will hold him accountable. Him thinking he can delete videos saying enough itself. Right. He has no sense. Yep. It's crazy. But hey, if you like it, I love it. So I look at it. It says Shamar needs to be admitted to an adult group home. Him roaming around, befriending everyone and anyone ain't safe for him. It's not, because a lot of people that do the same thing as Shamar does, to be quite honest with you, you hear unfortunate stories happening to them, like they're found somewhere unalived, and the crime never gets solved. He's putting himself in those kind of. Let's get the likes up. We only got like 15 more likes and we can play the video. I'm new to the channel. I love you. Oh, thank you, Trey. I love you too, sweetie. Trey D718. Thank you, sweetie. Love you too. Mwah. So run them up so we can do the recap on what Shamar said, honey. And if you didn't see the video, you'll hear what I felt about what he said. About threatening, his 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛's family and all that other stuff. So y'all saw part 1, and then some of you say yes, you seen it. No, I see it. One no. Anyways, what happened to Shamar working back with Fendi? Well, I think that Fendi wants to work back with them, but the people she gets paid from, they're not with it. And she doesn't want to do it anyways and not listen to what people are saying. And then she ends up getting herself jammed up, and then, and that's who pays her. So it's really, it's a flight risk is how Fendi is making it seem like, to have Shamar around, because you just don't know how he's coming. He's like the weather, some days it's raining, some days it's sun and sunshine. He flip-flops. He's bipolar, tripolar, sounding like he was drunk. Yeah. And SL, you are such a lady. I'm a work in progress, because baby, I would have cursed Shamar out so bad. He would have had to hate me. Sagittarius thing. We don't take disrespect from no one. Yes, my birthday is December 16th. I'm a Sagittarius. But I had to learn that, especially up here on YouTube, people will rock you to sleep. And if you feed into what people are doing and lose who you are, you can also lose your channel. So I try to just tread lightly and not say too much. Well, we're about to set up the live so we can do the live commentary on part 1. Then we'll get to part 2. So hopefully them likes are where they need to be, and then we can start the live. So let me get over here and get the video set up. By the time I get this video set up, you guys should be at 100. I mean, I said 100, at 200 likes. So this is Shamar flips out. Okay, this is the first one here. Okay, so let's go to the first one, part 1. So we're not starting the live until we're at 200 likes. I hate to be like that, but if I don't put my foot down, man, I'll just be ran all over. And it's so sad. Hold on. Let me share. I'm going to share the page. And oops. Let me put this on pause for a minute. But I have to. I got to do this for me. Because like I said, if I don't start doing this, people will literally come in here and suck up the information and just not even support the channel. And it's sad, but that's just how it is. It's, that's why sometimes I say I don't even want a black audience, because I'd rather have a white, Asian, like a multi-mix people that just, they don't have the enslaved mentality in them, because they didn't go through what we went through. you know, the enslavement, you know, all that. So they stick together. They don't, that's foreign to them, being in a culture, and the culture doesn't want to stick beside each other. That's foreign. That's weird to them, but it's not weird to the Black community. It's just weird. It's weird to other cultures that if they, you know, the thought of them not sticking together as a culture, but it's not weird to the Black community to be divided. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just a way of life for us. So let's make sure that we hit the like button before we start this. We get to that 200 mark and keep hitting. And then we'll start the video. Not until then. I'll just read the comments. I really could care less. There's too many of you in here for one person not to hit that like button. Ivan, yes, I was trying to tell Tommy that I don't like reporting people, but I have to now because Shamar threatened that baby and I'm mandated reporter. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, see, people don't really know who be in the bushes and what they be saying and how they could be getting themselves in trouble. Yeah, loose lips sink ship. Okay, we're there. All right, fairness. Let's go. The video, but before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So getting directly into it, yesterday, Shamar was put into handcuffs. Let's just clear that up because Shamar is having a hissy fit to the point where he went on live. This is a deleted live. This is part one of the deleted live because directly after he flipped out, aka Shamar, that is the he I'm talking about. He deleted the live directly afterwards. And it was a very smart idea because he had threatened 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 to put 2,000 over his head. We already know what 2,000 over somebody's head or more means. He was just that mad that commentators had reported that Shamar had got arrested. Regardless of what people are looking at it like and trying to run the state laws, we're not here with the state laws. We're talking and reporting on what we saw with our own two eyes that happened in that station. And Shamar was put in the handcuffs. Now, whether or not he went to jail or what he went to jail for, none of us know. We're going off of a video, actual footage of him at that time in that same outfit from the night before when he was stranded. So it had to be that next day, sometime in the morning, noon or night, that he was in that train station, most likely going home. They're saying he was doing content. I don't know, but I'm just saying to you, he was put in handcuffs. But he just got really uncontrollable, you know, yesterday and just said a lot of things that were just out of pocket. And like I said, when Shamar's doing good, I praise him for it. When he's doing messed up stuff, I'm going to tell him about it. It was very uncalled, him threatening the life of 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧, saying he'll put 2,000 over his head and threatening his son. And you'll probably hear that part in part two. However, there was a lot of threatening and just mess that was coming out of his mouth. He pretty much flipped out, checked out of reality, and just went on a threaten spree on this live. So I suggest you listen to the entire live. This is part one. This is part one of the deleted live. A lot of you may not have heard the complete live. You may have been on the live and may have came in at the beginning, middle, or end. But this is the complete live of the flip out of Shamar. I'm not going to get too long-winded with it. Listen to what he had to say, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Probably they're the one that's going to get your hurt. Well, like I said, keep my name out your mouth or somebody's going to see you. Somebody is going to see you. You start worry about me and worry about what the fuck I'm doing. You worry about everything that I'm doing, bitch. You're keeping up with my life just like them other bloggers. Them other bloggers be worried about me. Them other bloggers, they worry about me, but they don't worry about me as much as you do. You that obsessed with me. You that obsessed with me. but never want to get in the field to fight a real. You must not know. You must not know that the whole street know me. The whole Atlanta know me. Tell me, I would have you getting caught lacking and get you up. I would pay somebody to whoop your ass. You talking about I ain't got no money? I got money to pay somebody to beat you up. If that's what you really want, I can pay you to come beat you up. Stop playing with me. I will pay that $1,000. I will put $2,000 on your head and get you beat the. You didn't keep my name out your mouth. If you don't want to get in that street and fight, stop talking about me, bitch. Go talk about somebody else. Talk about what you've been doing. Okay? Stop talking about me. Because I be in the city. I be in the city. I just want to be in the city. You understand me, bitch? I be in the city. I don't see Tommy nowhere. But he say he gonna do this and he gonna do that. Even when I even met little baby, he said, oh, if I really wanted to go to Oakland City and catch Shamar, I could do that. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't did it when I was in Oakland City. You just on the internet popping it. Like, you really ain't making no money for real. You really just talking. And then them people over there on your channel, like they're lying with you. They're lying with you. You don't know what you're talking about, and they don't either. You and them. How about that? I hope you and them followers die. I hope you and them supporters that supporting your. I hope y'all get a life. Then all you do is talk, but don't never want to get in the field and fight. I'm ready to fight. What's up, Tommy? I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to see you. I'm ready to see what them had. I'm ready to literally just end your whole life. Straight up. Straight up. Of course he's scary. I be in the city everywhere. Everywhere. Walking around the whole Atlanta. And that ain't never caught me nowhere. You ain't never caught me lacking. You ain't never caught me doing this, never caught me doing that. But you start worrying about me and worry about me getting locked up. I never got locked up. They just identified me for somebody that they were looking for, and it wasn't me. So that's why they came to see if I was that person. But I wasn't that person. I was never that person, bitch. I don't even do no crime. I ain't even did no murder.
That don't even sound right with Shamar saying. If that sounds right to you guys, put a Y in the chat. If it doesn't sound right why he got put in handcuffs, put an N in the chat. It don't even sound right.
But Tommy, it's gonna be the first body I catch. If he keep on with this, I'm not playing. I'm gonna literally get that boy beat the. I don't even have to touch you. What you don't understand and what you don't realize there, bitch, I hang around real hood, crooks, blood, jitties, all of that. Do you need that? Because I don't mind breaking that ass off a good $2,000 or $3,000 just to come beat your. You so worry about me being broke, but what about you? You ain't even making that much money on YouTube. Like, Tommy didn't leave me alone. At this point, you're picking. Iran, please come get Tommy. Just take him back to just go. Iran just go pick this up back to Iran when they ready to get hurt, killed, building collapsing, and all that. Just take him on back over there. Take his ass on over there. Maybe I need to drag Tommy into the war. How about that?
Make sure y'all you're still hitting the like button. This is part 1. Hit the like button. Keep hitting the like button.
How about that? I'm gonna drag him into the war. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drag Tommy into this war. I promise you. Tommy, you're next. You're going with me. When I go to do this, when I go and fight for this war, you're going with me, ho. Okay, Tommy? You're going to go to war with me. I promise you that. Okay? We're going to go fight against Iran. How about that? Okay? That's what we're going to do. You're going with me. I'll drag you into the war. Somebody else, I'll drag you into the war. Now stop talking about me. You start worrying about me going to play. I can do what I do, bitch. I can do what the I want to do, bitch. And Tommy game, it's all dirty. Before I drag you into the war with me, too. Stop playing with me, ho. Like, do Tommy Do Tommy really want to fight? Hey, let's talk blogs. Do Tommy really want to fight? When you come back to Atlanta, Tommy? When you come back to Atlanta? What's up? Because at this point, you talk about you don't want to fight me when I always called you out. When I asked you, do you want to fight? You don't want to fight. Why you don't want to fight? Because I'm on that. I'm on that. No, I ain't got to stop doing it. He keep on talking about me, so what's up? Do you want to fight or what? Because if you don't want to fight, go quit talking about me, bitch. That's what that can do. Stop talking about me. What he can do is go do something with his life instead of talking about me. Talk about you getting paid off of me. Stop playing with me, huh? What's wrong with you, goofy? I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. He better go play with his son or his daddy instead of playing with me. When the son called you out, you didn't want to fight, but you started popping. When a real ready to fight, you don't want to fight, but you quit to want to fight me. What's up? What's up? I go to jail over your body, Tommy, and that's for your son life. I will go to jail over your body. Keep talking, and it's gonna happen. Don't keep talking, because you keep running your mouth. You keep running your mouth. No, because I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. This think he know me and he don't know me. Tommy do not know me. If I was on the run, or I was the kid, if I was the dead of murder and be on the run, you wouldn't even know. If I was to rob a bank, you wouldn't even know. You talking about me jumping over the gate? I never even jumped over the gate. First of all, ain't nothing wrong with Ryan Martin. Tommy think he better than everybody and you're not better than nobody. You still a bum that's over there really stressing the out and gonna forever stressed out. You met a miss a piece, you met a miss a hair piece. Look at talk about do I got my own place? Do you still got your place off? Don't worry about what I got. What are you talking about? And then the people over there really be hyping his head up. Really just boosting his head up. Why the over there lying with this ugly? This is ugly. He's ugly. Like I literally want to get Tommy so bad. Like somebody need to tell me what is a little bit or something. Cause I want my busting them windows out his house or out their car. Cause I will do that. I don't give a fuck. Thought he was gonna find me in the fruit or the system and can't even find no mud shot, no nothing. But I always thinking he knows. You don't know. Your ugly ass don't know. Your grandma looking ass don't know. But you on here running your mouth though. Like shut your grandma looking ass up. You what you call that cooking face monster looking. Shut up. I want to know when he come back to Atlanta. That's all I want to know. When you come back to Atlanta, so I get some people to come whoop your now. That, cause I'm on that. You keep running your mouth about me. You keep talking about you don't want to fight me. Okay, well fight somebody that want to fight. Fight somebody that want to fight. And all this crazy you talking about you gonna shoot this and shoot that. Somebody that want to fight. If you want to shoot, we can shoot out too. It ain't nothing. But you the first gonna get hit with a bullet. Keep playing. Keep playing. All that mouth you got home. You talking all that some of the gospel. You talking all that you running your mouth. But why I never see you in a club nowhere though? Why I never see you in a club? Why I never see you at no Bulldog, my crack, liqueurs, opium? Why I never see you there? Cause you know if I was to see you there, I'm gonna literally attack you. I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna attack you, Tommy. I better not see you. I'm gonna literally attack you. You better hope I don't got nothing on me. Cause I swear for God, bro, you will be bloody. I'm not one of them. I'm gonna cut you. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you no more. Leave me the alone. That's what the you can do. Leave.
So there's more. I just want to say something, chime in. You think that this is normal? You see why he deleted that live? So when we talk about him not talking about Tommy, you don't hear Tommy getting up here talking about he's gonna cut somebody. You don't hear Tommy talking about he's gonna come and to his sister's or brother's house and see them. They have nothing to do with it. Ryan, what's up? Hey, Thinkthress, they're trying to be funny, but they are not messy people. Do messy thing, right? It is insane. This is insane. There's nothing normal about this. I'm sorry, guys. It's nothing normal about this. This is just part one. And he took that live down immediately after he got off. So when you refresh the page on that live that he did last night, it was gone. It was gone like it never happened. He threw them rocks and hit his hands, Shamar did.
Leave me the hell alone. Do you understand me? You think I give a jail? I don't give a fuck about no jail. Get your dirty ass up out of here too, Shell. Shell, whatever your name is. Get your, cause you're the thing that was just on here running your mouth about me. So don't try to come on here and try to blame me and say, oh, I be messing with him and his son and his. And I said what I said. That way, cause you get into hoe, it ain't nothing. I get off for y'all. Obsessed with me. He's a fan out there, and he's mad. He's mad. So how about that? What are you talking about? I'm so sick and tired of this. I'm ready sick and tired of him. No, I'm not okay. I'm ready for Tommy to die. You obsessed with me. He's not gonna stop talking about me. And then the people over there that be on here live be talking about me too. But be coming over here trying to be all friendly and buddy. Don't come over here. Stay there. Don't come over here. Don't come over here, bitch. Do not come over here. If you're going on an op page, stay your black ass over there, bitch. Stay your ass over there. Do not come to my page. I said what I said. I hope that die in his sleep. That's how bad I am. And everybody want to sit up here and want to say, oh, he was a real friend. How he was a real friend, and he's up here talking about me. He never was my real friend. He was always an enemy. Always been an enemy. That's why I made that song. I made that song just for his, because he's a enemy. He's not nobody's friend. That's why the don't have a friend now. That's why Ty don't want to be around Joe, because you too messy. Ty ran with me before he with Joe, nasty, ugly ass. That's why they got no friends, because that he's doing something, and he think he better than everybody, and want to think he better than me. We're not in no competition. So if you think that we in competition, we're not in competition. We're not in competition.
I don't care what team people might think content creators are on. One thing I'm never going to promote or endorse is somebody threatening the life of somebody over content being said about an individual. If you don't want things to be said about you, then you got to stop doing things to be talked about. When you put people in your business, they stay in your business. We only are reporting what we saw. And the fact that Shamar can't even admit that he was put in the handcuffs is diabolical. I don't care if he went to the precinct or went to prison. He was arrested. If you get put in handcuffs, that is arrested. You're arrested at least for the moment they apprehended you until they cleared your name. Honestly, he shouldn't have been put into handcuffs until they saw his ID and could identify that that was Shamar. If Shamar had his ID on him, in my opinion, he shouldn't have been in handcuffs. I feel as though, and it's just my opinion, I don't care if Shamar gets mad, there's more to the story. That is insane how he went off. This is just part one of the two-part video I did because it was just a lot of editing and it takes time. We're going to go on to part one in a second. I just want to see where them likes are at. But that is ridiculous. How he just went on, even wishing him to be unalive, you know, death on him. Like, nobody's ever that mad at somebody. I can see if somebody, you know, like violated your child and messed their head up, or unalive somebody in your family, or, you know what I'm saying? Like some home invasion where they were tortured, or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Yeah. I mean, even, you know, even then, you know, I don't know. It's just, I just can't. Nobody should have that much hate in their heart, is all I'm saying. That is just unbelievable, the stuff that he was saying. Why didn't he get Karate beat him up? Where was LaShawn then? Where was right? Exactly. Where was he then? I can see Tommy bought that mouth, those dentures. All right, let's run the likes up so we can go on to part two. Because a lot of you, I saw only seen part one. It was a lot of ones, as in you saw part one. So let's run them likes up again. I'm going to read some of these comments and wait for them likes to get up. And then we'll go on to part two. And a lot of times people like to listen to like videos I put out, because at least when it's live, you're more likely to watch the whole entire video on the live, because it's live, than you would if you're just going over to the channel and watching it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's really no interaction. Like, there's a live chat going on. I'm live. I'm talking to you live. And we're talking about the video while it's playing. So people will stay on the entire video and watch it. You'll even hear parts that you didn't hear because you may have dropped off at the 6-minute mark or something. Who knows? 7-minute mark. So you didn't see the whole entire video, and it could have been like a 25-minute video. Shamar runs his mouth entirely too much. Close your mouth, please, Shamar. It will save you. Yeah, it will. Yeah, having a big mouth is not where it's at. It really isn't. But he gonna learn the hard way. I'll tell you that, man. Yeah, keep hitting that like button. I'm just reading these comments, playing catch up, and then we will start the other part two. I'm gonna get it set up in a second, but I'm gonna keep seeing where them likes are at, because I know it's very, very hard and difficult for people to hit that like button for some reason. But you guys will get it eventually. If not, we'll just learn the hard way. Like I said, I will put timestamps and just blame the people that don't like to hit the like button, that you have to look in the comment section going forward. If a live stream of mine starts where it's a difficult time for me to get to 100 likes before we start the topic, always look in the comment section. You know how I pin all what to watch next? It'll be a time stamp for the replay game. People that miss the live, they can click on that highlighted blue timestamp and it will redirect you to when the video started. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put timestamps, but at the same time, don't be sorry, because if you look at the video after it's not live, you could just go directly to me talking about what we came up here to talk about. You won't have to hear me saying we're not going to talk about the topic at hand until we get to 100 likes. It'll just take you directly to what you came to see if you missed the live. So that's kind of it's a good thing in a way. I think he spent his money at Flex. Maybe it wasn't stolen. Yeah, you're right. And that's what I'm saying. I was saying that, Faces. I was saying, I didn't say Flex, but I'm just saying spending it Flex. I think that because he can't count his money, he doesn't have a proper PR team or manager, he was spending money, not knowing how much he was spending. And that's how he ended up with no money. You know? Yes, Cutie Pie. His voice is annoying. Hey, Christine, how you doing, sweetie? It's a Shamar, LOL. I just saw Blue Ivy dancing to Shamar's dance on Bay Tour. What is going on? Yeah, Beyonce loved her some Shamar. Little do she know what he does Like we know. I've seen an older video of Tommy and Shamar. I actually felt sorry for Shamar because it was no competition. Shamar and people like him don't understand that there is truly a God and he better watch what comes out of his mouth. You are right about that thing, Tress. Hi, Michelle. It says, sit down and shut up, Shamar. You literally 5'5". He's that short. What is his height? Shamar needs you said an AI brain surgery. No, you didn't say that, Ivan. Too funny. Faceless, yes, that's where a lot of his money went. That nasty club. I hope he's strapping it up. A lot of people are saying that he goes to that club. I hope he's really strapping it up. To be honest with you, because I sometimes be thinking y'all be playing, just trying to get a chuckle out of somebody about him being at that club. But I hope he is really wrapping it up. Come on, let's run them likes up. Let's try to get them up to 300 likes. Let's try to get them up to 300 likes, and then we'll play part 2. The longer you take, the longer we wait. It says they talked about Jesus Christ. So exactly. The think trust, yes, indeed, he needs to stop it, and man isn't bothering him. Right. Y'all notice I've been on this live for more than an hour. I told you that I would eventually start going live longer, but I had to get a microphone because I couldn't keep putting those headsets on because it was making me get headaches, the pressure on my ears. Shamar needs to be canceled, and he needs some medicine and guardianship. iPhone 336. All he doing is screaming at the phone. Yep, that's all he's doing. Getting all kind of saliva all over the phone. Drying up on the phone. Getting ready for another spitting all over the phone. It says facts. Standing small like the crooked letter S. Always wanting to fight, child. He don't always want to fight because if you go and challenge him to a fight, you're going to jail. He's 5'5" on one side and 5'1" on the other. Oh, so he's my height, 5'5" on one side, and then he's 5'1". I'm taller than him. It says with that crooked body, you easily identify. Y'all are bad. Y'all need to stop that. He can't help that. He can't really help that. That's a birth defect. He can't help that. That's one thing I will say. He can't help that. It says, I seen the same video and can't lie. I didn't feel bad. He talks too much. It says that gremlin voice is annoying. You are so bad. I thought him getting his teeth fixed, he could talk better. Nah, he's still talking the way he talks. Ivan, I actually need a spiritual cleansing. Right after that part 1, come on so we can get to part 2. Let's run it up so we can get to part 2. Let's get to part 2. Come on, run the likes up. The faster you run them up, the faster we get to part 2. Tommy definitely knows you, Shamar. It says already did a few years back. I feel sorry for his phone. I bet it's full of spit. Yep. And probably has a smell to it. Smoking cigarettes will do that to know. A spiritual cleanse. Iran is not a place to be throwing hands. And that when he said that, he threw me off all the way up. I said he went from putting 2,000 over Tommy Gossip's head to threatening his son to calling Tommy Gossip's baby's mother a crackhead to he's taking Tommy Gossip to Iran. I said somebody get security. I think I'm gonna need some backup. I said, oh my goodness. It's diabolical. Yes, you are right. Hey, NBA lady, how you doing, sweetie? Let's run the likes up, and whoever forgot to hit the like button on the way in, make sure you hit that like button now so we can get on to part 2. We're trying to get on to part 2. I don't know if you guys understand that. The ones that don't like to hit the like button. Why does he want someone to meet him in the street or club? LOL. That's not celebrity behavior, Shamar. That's why he's not being booked. It's because of that. And it's so sad he's not realizing that he has to clean up his image. Just like Trump, Shamar is a taco. Shout out to those in the bushes. Yes. Shout out to them. Make sure y'all run the likes up so we can get on to the next part 2. We got a part 2 of the flip flopping. It says them dentures yapping, crying for a break. Clip, hey Clip. The boy sounds like he has a real problem. Yeah, big time. He's just running his big mouth. No, he isn't normal. Shamar is so annoying. This dude be talking too much and gonna get caught up. Yeah, and I'm afraid of it too. That's why I really feel like he needs a caregiver. And I'm not saying it being me. I know he gets really upset when people say it, but he needs to have somebody that's looking after him because somebody is going to eventually do something to him. And they're not gonna look at it like, oh, he's disability. They're gonna be like, you're disabled, but your mouth isn't. Hey, Ryan, what's good in the hood? Yes, he's hating on Tommy. Yep. Let's run the likes up. Come on so we can get on to part 2. Bete. I made that word up. I've been using that word for years. People be like, oh, what is bete? Just, it could mean a lot of things. Bete right now means, come on, let's run the likes up. Too many. It's 208 people in here, and to get to part 2 of the video, you rather just sit here with your tongue up against the window, but you don't want to get to part 2. Okay, well, I'll just keep reading the comments. He will run if he sees Tommy. I already know that. That's why you hear him saying weapons, right? No, that's why you hear him putting people in the middle of it, like LaShawn. Now, the Shamar prison is like going to Iran. Ooh, child. Tommy is hurt, Shamar. Shamar needs his, yeah. Sometimes I have to agree he needs that little booty spank. He sound tipsy. He may have sounded like that because it looked like when he got arrested in that pink shirt, he was down in Atlanta. He was down in the city. So, he hadn't left from the time when we seen him in the club with the girl. He had the same club outfit on. It's crazy. Oh, I skipped over a whole bunch of stuff by an accident. Oh, where was I at? I actually thought Shamar changed, but boy, he is just jealous spirit. He can never see anyone do better than especially ex or former friend. Yep. Why does it only say 18 likes for my views? You might have to refresh your page. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to, because I'm refreshing my page too. I'm trying to get them to get it up to 300 mark so that we can get the part 2 going. So yeah, it's right now the likes are at 242, but like I said, the longer we, take, the longer we wait. So it makes me no difference. I'm just going to sit here, and my supporters that are in the chat, I'm going to read their comments and acknowledge that I see them. And even the circus knows how to make money. Shamar dropped the bag entirely. These threats, nobody's going to touch him, even with a diamond tip. Yep. You're right, Ivan. Remember he called the police on Kay? Yep. He's called the police on many of people. Yeah, the likes are not where they're supposed to be. So when we get to 300, we'll start the part 2. But not until then. So I guess that's going to take a long while because people like to gatekeep on the likes. No peas goes raw dog. Oh, don't say that. You talking about in the bathhouse? Ooh, child, please don't say that. Someone saying you said that you're right. Boo, people was so mean in the parking lot, like don't give him nothing, blah, blah, blah. Says SO, I sent something on Instagram message. Okay, I'll check it out when I get off. I am Keisha. Alvo is back. Black sheep dog, too much begging. Yeah, that's his whole content. That's his whole content. And I don't even know how he does that. And not only I don't know how he does that for content, it is draining to beg, especially black folks, for some money. I don't see how he does that every day. That must take a lot out of him. because it takes a lot out of me just to have somebody hit the like button. So I don't even know how he's doing that. But I guess when you're so used to begging, it's just like a part of your life. It's like a part of your life, and it's really crazy. Yeah, please hit the like button so we can get on to part 2. Let me say it in another language. Please hit the like button so we can get to part 2. Do you understand that? It's only for the haters. Girl code, yes, because lots of us knew about Shamar when he first surfaced. I didn't like him then. He's evil. It says, what good NBA? Ivan said, Lord, now the phone is getting abused with spit. That's crazy. It says, you can't help Shamar. He doesn't want help. He does know what rock bottom is. He definitely does, but I think he's just thinking he's bigger than the program now. It's time to let Shamar go. We need to be done. Well, I'm about to start doing my Christian rock content. I'm definitely going to keep the community updated with with what's going on with the circus over here. But I'm going to also pick up doing my content again on Christian rock. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Whoever, watches it. But I know that the people who are subscribed to my channel from a year and a half ago or a year ago, they'll get the notifications that I'm doing Christian rock content, and they will be looking at that content. If not, the people that look at the Shamar content, that might not be, what you want to look at. But I have subscribers, lots of thousands of subscribers that are subscribed to me just for the Christian rock content. So yeah, that's not going to be a problem getting people to look at that content as well. My homeboy in Houston says Alvo selling pink for $10 in a bottle. You're lying. Oh my God. Y'all see this pink comment up here? We got to get 49 more likes. Teresa, yes, he did. He treated his mom wrong and didn't even go to her. Yup, that's what I heard too. He didn't go to her funeral. I said, wow, when I heard that. I said, wow, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Yeah, that's crazy. Says, my homeboy in Houston is Alvo. I already seen that again. I'm sitting up there going backwards on these comments. It says, man, wait a minute. Didn't I just go past something? Hold on. It says, check it. Wait a minute. It's check them. Thank you for the super chat. I'm so busy trying to keep up on these comments. I went right past the super chat. That goes to show I'm not up here thirsty for money. Because I don't know if you guys noticed. I pinned this comment, and it was a super chat, and I went right past it because I'm not here for your money. I just ask people to support the channel, hit the like or the dislike. That's it. Thank you so much. Check them. Thank you so much for the super chat. It says, it's time to let Shamar go. We need to be done. Thank you so much for your support, sweetie. Thank you. Mwah. I appreciate that. I believe it, though. He's doing that for a bottle. Alvo's doing that for a bottle and $10. All the people that circulate his content, and he's living in a dump apartment. No money for black trucks. Nope. Money's probably gone because he would definitely be in a black truck if he could afford it. All that cussing Shamar can't get booked. Nope. It's been a rough day, but I hope it gets better for you, NBA lady. Better days that'll come. He did say himself he visited Flex when he goes out. Oh, he loves it at Flex. He loves it at some Flex, honey. Hunty, he loves it at some Flex. But I hope he's putting on a flexing and putting on a condom. That's what I hope he's doing. Tommy said if he sued him, he was going to countersuit. Cause Tommy know what he doing. That's why I don't know why people are putting the battery in Shamar's back to do all this crazy stuff, because it's gonna backfire on him like it always does. Run the likes up. We're trying to get it to 300 likes so we can start the video. Part 2 of the video. It says, I'm new. How do you like it? Hey, Nick, how are you? Faceless, all he will do is lie, and he also not worth 200. Ain't it sad, Ivan? What a shame. Alvo is lying, saying he's 157 pounds, more like 137 pounds. Shake my head, lying about the dumbest stuff. Right. Just volunteering dumb lies. Doesn't make any sense. Hey, your banner blocking. It says, hey, your banner blocking likes for some. Depends what they watching you on. What is he saying? What does that mean? Hey, your banner blocking likes for some. Depends. I don't know what you're saying. So we got to do some proofreading. Manifest exactly. And all of this, I mean, all of his men say that he does want to use protection. Yeah, okay. It's sad your own mom, Lord, forgive him, for he knows not what he does. Yes. Hey, Ron. It's crazy. Trying to take my mind off of things, Manifest. Thank you. I hope things get better for you, MBA. I really do. Says, when I come in anyone's house, I always hit the like. Thank you so much for doing that. Simona, is that how you pronounce your name? It says, girl code, if Shamar rocked with me, we'd be millionaires in 2 years. I would capitalize and trademark, copyright, license, everything. Merch, meet and greet, special prize, dinner, guest appearances. Well, Shamar is like, when you try to tell Shamar something for his own good, he does the opposite. So if a person really wants to destroy Shamar, all you got to do is tell him to do the right thing, because he's going to do the opposite of what you're asking him. So, so that's just how it is. Thank you for hitting the like. Yeah, if the likes don't get up to 300 before I get off in maybe 20 minutes, I'm not going to play part 2. So that's just how we're going to play it. That's how I'm going to do it. It says, hope you well today. Thank you for hitting a like. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. If it doesn't get up to 300, we won't look at part 2. I'll probably play it tomorrow, or you'll just have to go watch it, part 2, if you even know what video part 2 is. Yes, refresh button changed to, because I'm not gonna play part 2 until it gets up to 300 likes. So if we don't get up to 300 likes, then we just don't play part 2. So I'm gonna play the same game that they're playing with the gatekeeping of the likes. Ha. So now we'll just be even. Makes me no difference. People are weird. So Shamar has been enabled way too much. We have to let him learn his lesson. You're right, Nick. You're right. You are right. Christian Rock has so much drama, but she's on Twitch trying to get that on and up. And yeah, she's doing her thing. But yeah, it's always drama that comes along with her. My goodness, not for $10. Yeah, that's what somebody said. I think his name was Ron. He's from Houston too, I guess. You said it's the banner blocking anyone else from liking the live. No, if you're on a mobile phone, you hit the X to the right and it'll drop down, and then you'll see the like or the dislike button. So yes, it says all media. He has done it himself. You really tried to help. I tried to help him, but like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That's how I look at it. I believe it. I told y'all Scummy selling the winker. Ivan, you know you being bad today. You said, I told y'all Scummy selling the winker. We already know he's selling it. He tries to make it seem like he's on OF, just showing pictures of himself. But he's probably doing more than that when he's not on OF. Okay? We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I hope we get there before the 2 hour mark. Because once we get to the 2 hour mark, I'm getting off. So he might be jealous of Tommy. Yeah. Thank you kindly for. All right, let me get down here. Says Ivan, yes. I'm gonna set up part 2, but if we don't get to, I wasn't thinking. Let me set it up. As I'm setting up part 2 of the rant, get the likes to 300. If we don't get them to 300, we will not stop part 2. We will not be doing it. And when we get to the 2 hour mark, if it's not at 300, I'm getting off. I'm not being a pushover no more. I can't. Nice guys finish last, and that's the truth. Nice guys really do finish last. So I have to, I have to put my foot down, and I'm going to. So I'm going to set it up as we speak, and I'm going to speak to my supporters in the chat because I want to let them know I acknowledge that they're speaking and what they're saying. We're going to read that. Always acknowledge my supporters. And that's going to be that. Because you guys make me who I am. My supporters. Even my haters, but my supporters, most importantly. So we got 40 more likes to go. And we will be at the part 2 of the rant that Shamar had. The deleted live that a lot of you guys did not see. You guys will be able to see it. So it's set up and ready to go. But we won't be looking at it until we get up to the 300. We have 15 more minutes before I'm getting off alive. If we're not at 300 likes, then I'm going to get off. I don't believe it. He's a professional beggar, and who was buying it? I judged them. Alvo looks like he skips baths. Yeah, Alvo's not really all that clean. A lot of things come out about people when they talk about what you're doing wrong. They need to look in their own backyard because Alvo's not a real clean person. He's still sitting on we're still sitting on. Yeah, we'll probably be sitting on it, who knows, until the 2 hour mark. But I'll be getting off, and part 2 won't be shown. I don't care. But I put it up and got it set up because it's only fair to get it set up so that when we get to the 300 mark of likes, that I just immediately show the part 2. But I'm not going to show the part 2 if the likes don't get up. So it says, girl code, my main house is almost paid off. Second house is paid off. All my cars almost paid off. That's what's up, Ivan. Cell phone, laptop, computer, PC. It says your banner that says talk about is below. Oh, that's not where you hit the like button at. Talk about is down below. He's nasty. He's a nasty person. I come move in with you. I cook clean. It says, you said, Ivan, congratulations, dear. Can I come move in with you? I cook clean and some other things. Manifest, you know you bad. You know you bad. You said never mind. Sorry, I was wrong. I can't on my new cell phone. Yeah, all you got to do in front of your cell phone. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to a video now, so I can display how you do it. It's not hard. It really isn't. I'm gonna go to a video right now on my YouTube, and I'll show you, because I'm gonna go to my cell phone right now, and I'm gonna go to a random video, and I'm gonna click on it, go into the video. Oh, this is a commercial. I'm sitting there clicking on a commercial. We don't want that.
What I do almost every weekend, shopping real estate. You're probably not going to start with that deal right there or the one that I'm standing.
All right, y'all. Today we'll be making charred grilled crabs. It's the best way to make them outside
Yeah.
of boiling them. I'm sorry, Marilyn. I'm telling y'all this. Pressure. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So if you go into a video, click onto the video, you'll see a white thin X on the right hand side. Hit the X, it'll drop down, and then you'll see the video. It'll have the title, and it'll have, if you scroll down just a little bit, it'll have the channel name. You'll see it with how many subscribers they have. There'll be a subscribe button next to it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I think it turns red or whatever. I don't know. Red when you're not subscribed, or white when you're subscribed. And then it has a like button, share, remix. Come on, let's not act like we don't know, like we're slow or something. Ivan, I only have one house paid for. Congratulations. Because I'm telling you, just playing yourself. Because when we get to the two hour mark, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna even play it. So that's on you. I don't even care. I'm just gonna continue to listen to my chat. Let me see. Thank you. I see. Okay, now okay. There you go. LMAO. Laughing my off. And I don't want my supporters to stress themselves out telling these people to hit the like button. They know where the likes are at. I want you just to enjoy the conversation with me. Don't even stress it, because like I said, when we get to the 2 hour mark, if they don't hit it and it's not at 300, I'm not going to show part 2. I have it set up. You see it right in front of the screen, but I'm not going to play it if we don't get to 300 likes. So they're not hurting me. They're just sitting on here waiting for a video to be played that's not going to be played until we get to 300 likes. So let's make it make sense. Messy Doll just posted he will be exposing Alvo in 20. Oh! Let's go check that out. We'll check that out while we wait for the likes to get up, because I'm not playing part 2 until them likes get to 300. We're almost there though, so you guys are paying attention. So while we wait for them to get to 300, let's go and let's go check out Messy Doll. Let's go over there real quick, and then we'll come back to part 2. As I'm doing this, just continue to hit the like button, because like I said, when we get to the 2 hour mark, and I'm quite sure you can see how long I've been on here, I'm out of here. You're not going to see part 2, and you're just going to be mad at me, but it's going to be your own fault because you didn't hit the like button. Gatekeeping. So continue to gatekeep, and I'll continue to do my thing. So let me look for it first. Messy Doll. So he must, if you listen, put a Y in the chat, guys. You already know if Messy Doll's saying that, he must have got the new address. So guess what, guys? He'll be running again. He'll be going to another he'll be going to another. Let me see, which one is it? So wait a minute. He got 2 pages. I guess I'm on the wrong page. Messy Doll. I'm gonna share the page in 1 second, guys. Y'all just focus on getting them likes up. And I'll focus on finding the page that he's on, his main page. All right. So let me ask a question. Hold on. You said Messy Doll just posted. Are you talking about on Instagram? Let me look on Instagram, because I don't see nothing on IG. Oh, yeah, I see it now. I see it now. Make sure y'all get them likes up so we can do part 2. Oh, I see it now. Bete. Let me share the page. So guess what, guys? Alvo will be running again. Look at this, guys. Let me show it to you. An hour ago, Alvo, you got 24 hours to tell me and everyone you're so sorry for all the lies you have told on people, or I'm dropping on your perfection. What do you say? Perfecting timing. What? Tommy, you next. That's what he said an hour ago. This boy is crazy. So let me see something. Hold up. That's a hashtag, I guess. I'm just seeing what that was. But what is this thing that he has? Let me see something. I'm dropping. It's a receipt. It looks like a little mini receipt. So what are you dropping? A receipt that he lied about how much he paid for for going to the content pool party? I mean, or is it address? I don't get what he's dropping a receipt on. I really don't. So I guess we'll find out in 24 hours. I guess we'll find out when if Alvo starts running away again. I don't know. Somebody get security. I think I'm gonna need some backup. Alvo, man, he be rubbing people the wrong way. He be rubbing people the wrong way. So we need about another 15 likes and we'll be there. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. If we get to the 2-hour mark first, we're not playing no videos. I'll be getting off. I'll tell you that much. Man, if you listen, hit the like button. Damn, I want to hear. Exactly right. They said Blueface is... oh, for real? He's out already? So I might have to stop putting content up tomorrow then. They mad at Tommy because they talked all this mess a few months ago. Now look at Tommy. Exactly. That's what I was saying to Tommy too. They didn't think he was going to get to where he got to. And he capitalized off of the beef that he had with Shamar and Alvo. And now he's not begging no more and he's getting to the bag. And people are trying to take him down because they're pocket watching and they're trying to destroy him. I don't care if he says stuff to rub people the wrong way or not. That is his prerogative. He has the right to speak his piece. You're worried for not giving that task people content that is here faithfully. It says, thank you, laughing my off. Can y'all read my comments? Yes, I can read them, Ron. Messy Doll is viral on different topics. Y'all just jealous he's not stuck talking about Shamar. I don't know where you getting at now. Thank you for letting us know he's giving Alvo 24 hours, but don't come over here talking about somebody jealous and no Messy Doll now. You doing too much now. You doing too much now. You doing too much now, honey. I'm sorry. So we got to get them likes up. It's like, what, 15 likes? And we'll be at 300. We got 5 more minutes and I'll be getting off. So if we don't get to them likes, I'm going to be getting off. And, maybe tomorrow things will be better. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go set the part 2 up. And by the 5-minute mark, if we're not at the 300 likes, then we're just going to get off. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. One bad apple's always what they always say, a bad apple. One bad apple can spoil it for the bunch. And in this case, 15 bad apples can spoil it for the bunch. All right, let me set this up. All right, so it's set up. So yeah, we got about 4 minutes. If we're not at 300, I'm just getting off. And that's that. And Maybe tomorrow we'll do better. So we got 4 minutes, but if it's not, the likes are not up by look at the time that I've been on here. I don't know if you can see it on your end, but I'm at 1 hour, 56 minutes and 43 seconds. So when I get to the two hour mark, which will be in less than 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and if they're not up, then I'm going to get off. I agree, Alvo is not clean. I think a lot of people can't see where to hit the light. If you're on your cell phone, I'm going to say it again. You'll see a thin X. Hit the X. It'll drop down. You have to scroll down just a little bit. You'll see the channel name and you'll see the like and the dislike button. And it's over near the subscribe button. Matter of fact, I'm going to go into my own video so I can see what it looks like. Let me go into my own video. But no, that is not an excuse why people are not hitting the like button. People are not hitting the like button because half the people that are in here are haters. They're mixed in with my supporters. And they don't want to hit the like button because they don't really support the channel. They just want to suck up the information. That's it. That's it. That's all. Yeah, it's an X. Live chat. It has the scissors, a little bag, and a little look like a rolling thing. You hit the X, scroll down a little bit, and hit the like button. It's not hard. People, don't make excuses up for people that are being ignorant. They're just not hitting the like button. They're like, I'm not doing what you're telling me to do. And they don't have to. But I'm just telling you, when it gets to the 2 minute mark, we're almost there. 7 more likes. It'll be a shame for it to get to 300 and it's at the two hour mark and then we can't even look at it. Alvo called a friend of mine last week as asked for 500. He said, nope, you're not a really clean escort. Wait a minute. Alvo called a friend of mine last week as for 500. He said, nope, you're not a really clean escort. Oh my God. I didn't know he's out there doing it like that. What does Messy Dog talk about? Right, exactly. No, for him lying about Shamar. He lies on everybody. They set up lies on people. Set up a lie on me, and I ain't did nothing to nobody. But just do my commentary. 4 more. We got 1 minute. When it gets to the 2 minute mark, I'm off of here. It says I've had conversation with Messy Doll. Once it gets to the 2 minute mark, I'm off of here. So we don't get to 300 likes and there's only 4 likes that we need to get. I'm off. I'm not playing the video. I'm not even playing it. So if you can't get to them 4 likes and there's only 4 likes that you need to get to, once we get to the 2 minute mark, I'm out of here. It says I've had a conversation with Messy Doll and all he talks about is Shamar. I had a talk with him with Shamar was talking about Fendi, whom I know personally, and her mom and aunts. Oh, okay, Frederica. Okay, I'm at the 2 minute mark now. So if I go over and I refresh and it's not, it says directly, Messy Doll is a nobody friend. He has told everyone that for years. Why y'all don't understand that he says this is business? Like me, like when I do what I do, it's business, you know? It's business. Okay, we got there. About time. Let's play the video now. Another video, but before I stop, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So this is part 2 of the flip out with Shamar. It was diabolical. The things that he was saying out of his mouth about 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧, about 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪's family, his son, allegedly saying that 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪's baby's mother is a crackhead. Just a lot of disrespectful stuff. Then, you know, Shamar, because he was mad, he was saying stuff that actually can incriminate him. I don't think that he's aware of some of the things that he says online. If, in fact, somebody was to follow suit on these actions, he would be incarcerated, not just put in handcuffs and let go, like he allegedly said that they had did, because they wanted to see if he was a criminal that they were allegedly looking for, but the profile, I guess, didn't fit, and they let Shamar go, let Shamar tell the whole situation. But, you know, it's really crazy how he went in. Of course, you know, he wasn't that stupid because he took the live down. And again, this is part 2 of the rant, the flip out, and the disrespect to Tommy the Gossip and his family. I'm not going to stay too long-winded with it, but I'm going to let you listen to what was said, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
We're not in competition. It never gave that I was going broke, okay? Because I don't go broke. I get a check every month. Talking about. I pay my bill faithfully. Rent faithfully. Never going homeless and never gave that. You're so obsessed with me, but you can't even be upset with your crack baby mama that's out there doing crack. And you over there popping perks, stressing the out because you ain't got no friends. That was at your house, stole your shoes. You talk about me getting robbed, but your got robbed too. So let's see. You obsessed with me, bitch. I'm not obsessed with you. I'm not in competition with you, bitch. You understand me? I'm not in competition with you. Fat. I'm not. You gotta sit your bitch at the house and get fat all day. And then that's not even speak on it. You talk about me having roaches, but then not too long ago, you had roaches coming out your refrigerator, bitch. When you was in Mechanicsville, huh? Do you really want to go there, bitch? Ain't no OT. You want to clock team? Let's clock them, huh? Because I'm sick of you, Tommy. I'm sick of you. Let me know when you in Atlanta so we can fight. And I don't even got to fight you. But just let me know when you in Atlanta. I don't got to touch you. Somebody else will, though.
That's a good idea, Ivan. Yeah, definitely. Hit us up on the back end. If you have my Instagram, I'll put it in the chat, Ron, because I want to hear you come up on the platform and tell us about this.
If they don't get to you, they're going to get to your baby mama. If they don't get to your baby mama, they're going to get to your son. They're going to get to your son. And they ready. They are so ready. They ready, bitch. And they don't go. They just waiting to see you, bitch. They waiting to see you. My name ring bells around this. I ain't never hear somebody name ring bells around this. But you know what's going on, though? The word got back to me. That's the gang. And they ready to get you. Nah, I don't give a f*** about my mama. I'm going to talk about his kids. So let's see. Like I'm
okay, we're gonna
saying, if Tommy can't get touched, his son will get touched. If his son don't get touched, his daddy gonna get touched. If his daddy don't get touched, his baby mama gonna get touched. He always want to troll me. But when I troll back, it's a problem. That if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have that apartment. I'm the one that helped you make money because you wasn't really making money like that. And you still ain't making money, huh? So stop playing with me and go play with your son that was mad at you and found out that you was gay. And now I see why your baby mama is doing, because she hate the fact that she had a kid with you. She hate the fact that she even had a baby by you. You disgusted her. You disgusted your baby mama.
Ron, I just put my Instagram link inside of the chat. DM me when we get off this live.
Mom, that's why I see why she keep doing the crack that she keep doing. I see why that she keep sniffing crack, because every time she just hates when she be talking to you. She cannot stand you. She cannot stand you. You don't want your son to know what you're doing, but your son gonna know everything. I can't wait till your son get big, because I'm finna tell him everything what you been doing. Yeah. Yeah, I love you. Like for real. Your baby mama cannot stand you. She really hates you. She really hates you. She don't really like you like that. You can't even do it for your son. You can't even do even when we was in Florida, Orlando, Florida every day. You talk about it's all about you, but it's not all about your son. You ain't want to drive. You ain't want to get your son no. You ain't even want to bring your son no clothes. How pathetic are you? You're the unfit father, and I know your family getting tired of your son out to them because you can't keep him. Why? Because you want to be everything. Do whatever you want to do. You want to go when you want to invite over to your house to come get all types of. Go invite your son to your household, and when you do move into a true bedroom so your son can stay with you. Cause I know King is probably getting, you know what I'm saying? He want to spend a little time with his daddy, but his daddy don't want to spend time with him. His daddy want to be out here and invite over to the house to get. They can't even take no dick, but always no. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The difference between me and Tommy, no cream on could never. Tommy Davis could never. Like him could never. I feel very bad for your son. Even when I was in the car, and your son.
You see why he deleted this live? Listen to how he sounds. He had to be ashamed of himself. I mean, he was embarrassed for himself for even coming out his mouth like that. He just went to the left. He went too far with it. Shamar did. That's he was out of pocket with this one.
I felt like what you were doing. It felt like that you were. He hung up that on so bad. That and you going home crying. What did I do to my son? Your son felt like you were. Your son is very disappointed in you. I don't give a about that. Do you think I give a that son? Even keep his son. They stand with him. If I ain't mistaken, his son probably get a disability check. His son probably standing for his son. You think I give a that pathetic unfit father? I don't give a speaking on me and gonna take care of his son. Cause I know your family probably getting tired of watching your son. They need to literally get your son back to you. Your son needs to be staying with you. That's what your son needs to be doing. He needs to be staying with you, not the family. Why the is your daddy even watching your son? You're your daddy's son. And you're Kingston daddy, and you can't watch your own son? Your own son can't even stay with you?
When a video's deleted, it's never deleted. Anything you delete off of the web is never deleted. It's never deleted. It can always be pulled back up. So he just needs to tread lightly when he's saying these awful things online because it can be used against him later.
Oh, you on that host? Oh, you on that prostitute? Oh, that was going on. Don't get caught prostituting. Oh. I wonder why, Tommy. Why your can't let your son stay with you, but you got your daddy over here watching your son, and I know he getting tired of watching your son. I just know he getting tired. I know your cousin probably, your cousin don't even, if your cousin even watching him, they might well stop watching him. They need to get an understanding to tell yo, it's time for you to go get a 2-bedroom and let your son stay with you. Them, your cousin them got kids of their own. Your cousin them got kids of their own. Cousin them got kids of their own. And they can't even watch their kids because they got to watch your kid. You need to go get a 2-bedroom and you need to move your son into your house. Because that's kind of that you ain't letting your son stay with you, tell me. Them whole days that you doing, them whole days is over with. Stop. Okay, STD. Stop. Take care of your son. Spend time with your son. You never spend time with your son. And if that little boy grow up and you never in that little boy life, I promise you, that little boy is going to be so disappointed to the point where he going to turn around and turn into your enemy and he going to start disrespecting you. You want to get, but can't get this boy. You want to go buy useless, but can't buy him no. This boy done broke his phone and you still haven't even gave him no another phone. You still haven't even got him no another phone. He broke that one phone and you haven't even got him another. Kid's still a little boy. He's still a little kid. He looks just like your ugly. But when that little boy grow up, he gonna be mad at Tommy. He gonna be so disappointed. I'm telling you, he gonna be so disappointed of Tommy. I promise you, he is going to be mad at Tommy. That boy don't got no phone. No, he don't. How he got a phone and he broke one of his phones? Tommy should have his son. His son should be staying with him, not staying with your daddy, not even staying with your family. Your family need to click in their head that it's time for you to watch him. It's time for you to move him into your house. Your daddy need to understand that it's time for you to literally be a father to that son, because you're not being a father to that son of yours. You're not been a father. You've been an unfit father. That's what you're doing, Sammy. You've been an unfit father. Sonny, you worry about me? You need to be worried about having your son staying with you. Since you so claim that you about to move, okay, move into a 2-bedroom. Go on your daddy's house. Get all your son's clothes and take it to your new place. And let your son come stay with you. Let your son come stay with you. Yeah, I have a son. But the difference between me and him, my son live with me. My son live with me. Okay? My son stay with me. And my son will forever be taken care of. That now is getting big as hell. You understand me? My son getting big as hell. But guess what? I'm not going to give my son to nobody. I'm not going to say, oh, could you watch my son while I'm doing this and doing that? I'm not doing that. So keep my son with me. And the reason why is because I don't want nobody to have my son. That's the gas. You want to see my... Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Let me show y'all my son. Oh, he getting big as that. Oh, my God. You see him? Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all. You see, look. This is my son. Hey, baby. Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. You see? This is my son. Okay? My son live with me, and my son ain't going nowhere. But the difference between me and Tommy, this here is literally lame as. Go tell your son to come live with you. How about that? How about that? Go tell your son to come stay with you. Okay? Stop talking about me. And let me know when your son living with you. How about that? How about that? He got big fast, yes. He got big and got heavy as hell. Metal don't got big and got heavy as hell. And that's because I'm feeding him. That's because I'm keeping food in his mouth. I'm finna show y'all what type of food my dog eat. This the type of food that, hold on, let me move this real quick. This the type of food that my dog eat right here. My dog eat this. I got a whole bag for him. That's how he getting big. Because he eating this and it got a blue ribbon Somebody put me on to it. They say get something that got a blue ribbon on it. Because that's the only kind that they'll eat when they're small. Okay? But my thing is with Tommy, maybe I need to give Tommy some of this food too. Because it looks like he ain't getting big enough. So maybe I need to go ahead and give Tommy some of this food too. Because they are dog unfit father. Straight up. I wonder if she can fight too. Yeah, I can. Come on. My dog is good. And besides, on top of that, my dog got treats. I done bought him a treat. Let me go show y'all that too. You want to talk about somebody's dog, but my dog eating this, and my dog eating this right here. Hold on, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it, but I'm going to show you. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Look, and my son just sitting right here like he wants some. He just wants some, and I just gave him a treat already. More treats. But this, and it's why I feed my dog. Okay? Here, Mello. You want some? You want some? Told you. My dog gonna always be good and will forever be good. While he's sitting up here talking, my son ain't going nowhere. My son ain't going nowhere. Anywhere I go, my son ain't going. If I move and go to my new place, that's where he going with me. Unlike he cannot even take care of his son, but want to sit up here and talk about me. Just go take care of your son. That's what you can do. Let me know when your son stand with you. You unfit father looking. Holla at you.
Shamar doesn't realize that a lot of what he's doing online is hurting his career and bookings. He was booked and busy when he was with Alvo. We all know, a lot of people agree, that Alvo kind of sort of made sure he rocked him to sleep as far as his bookings from the things that they were doing allegedly to mess up his bookings, and how he finished them off, destroying the little credibility that Shamar had, some of the things that Shamar was listening to with Alvo in the circle, Alvo circle, but I really feel like if Shamar wanted to take a stance and take control of his life, change is good. He would be able to get these bookings again, but this is not looking good for him because the largest T pages that have millions of followers are also watching him. And when this gets out in large numbers, that he's out here saying these horrible things, especially about children, unaliving people, putting hits on people's heads, they're not going to want to on their portfolio. He's a liability, and they rather, even though he brings in a crowd, they rather not have any dealings with him, and make sure that they keep their reputation. Oh, Christine. Yeah, so that was the full deleted live. I think I missed like 9 minutes of it, and I recorded the rest of it. So I only missed like 9 minutes of it. So I don't know what he said the first 9 minutes, but you can already tell how it went. Usually he's kind of quiet, waiting for the people to come in before he flips out. So yeah, you guys got the bulk of it, the run of it. He just, if it gets in the wrong hands, if Shamar did go down to the courthouse and put a restraining order or any kind of anything on 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, if 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 takes this into court, Shamar ain't got a leg to stand on. I'm telling you. So listen, I've been on here over 2 hours because we were trying to get those likes up, and that was a difficult thing. So that took up some of the content time. But going forward, I appreciate if you guys just hit the like button before we start the live. We will not start the live until we get to 100 likes. If I'm only planning on being on here for like an hour, giving you an example, and the likes are not where they need to be at 100. If we're the whole time we're on live just getting to 100 and it's an hour and I'm getting off in an hour, then I'm just gonna get off. That's it. After the hour's up, I'm just gonna get off. But I'm not gonna be spreading myself thin. Nice guys finish last. We're not doing that no more over on this channel. I take my time and day out time out of my day to talk with my supporters, my haters, and congratulators. And I think that it's fair that you at least hit the like button and continue to hit the like button while you're in here. And especially when I'm playing content that you may not have saw, or content that we're doing live commentary to, at least you could do is hit the like button. I love you too, Melina. So I'm going to get off. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Thank you so much. Great content. Hi, I'm Simona, right? That's how you pronounce your name. Thank you so much. SL, thanks for showing this because I don't watch Shamar's channel. Thank you. I am Keisha. So thank you, Ivan. So I'm about to get off. Make sure if you did not hit the like button, if you're just now coming in, hit the like button. I also will put timestamps for people just now coming in. If you want to look at the live from the beginning, I will put timestamps pinned in the comment section of where the video started. Okay, so you could just click on that link and it'll start where the video started. We had a tough time getting the likes up to 100. Took about 17, 18 minutes. So I'm going to put the timestamp of when the video started. And I'm going to go in right now and edit the first 17, 18 minutes so that when people do the replay gang, they can just go directly to where we started the live stream at. Okay, so love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now. I will be back on here tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you, Ryan.